me, I do it.
If you want to take the pleasure first, you can go.
Okay, okay.
Otherwise, no worries.
Okay, 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 all good. So, yes, as you know, my name is Hema, and I was born and raised in Delhi, and I have completed my post graduation in Hindi honors. And after that, after getting married, I moved to Australia. So, here I have completed my Bachelor of Education, and I have been working as a teacher. So, by profession, I'm a teacher here. And besides, I have a channel on YouTube, which is the art of speaking English, and that is all about me.
Great. First of all, lovely to know that you are a teacher and you are working professional in Australia. That's great. I mean, you're working and chasing your dream, right? So, yes,
Yes.
it's my turn to introduce myself. My name is Rekha Sharma, and I'm connecting you from capital of India, Delhi. But I'm living in Faridabad, and originally I'm from Uttarakhand. And if you talk about my hires, then BCom, B.Ed, and CTET qualified from Delhi only. And my fascinating facts, my core of interest is yoga, meditation, and living in the nuclear family with three beautiful souls, my husband, twin baby. That's me all about.
Okay, that's good to hear about yourself. Like you have twins, baby, and you are
Yes,
full-time mother. So yeah, so
yes.
much hard
I,
work you have to do.
no,
Yeah.
I never get the time for myself, Sometimes I have to sneak out the time for myself, And sometimes I get agitated, from where do
Yeah,
I get
that's
me time? Where do I get my me time when we do have time,
yes,
'cause husband and we both have when we have time to spend a quality time with each other, that's biggest problem. But they are just 7 years old, 7.5 years now, they are grown up. So,
mm-hmm.
you can say a bit relax because now they are capable to do their work by self.
Okay, that's great. But I believe that mother work never finish. She has to just continuously work
Yes,
because I have two
indeed.
kids, two children, and I know even they have grown up. Still, I have to do so much work for them. I need to make sure they're eating on the time, they are doing this study and everything. They're following the routines, and I have
Yes,
to. Yeah.
indeed. I need to keep an eye on them also, Although they are just 7.5 years, so I need to work for their, homework and their study work and some other, work also related to them
Definitely.
also.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. You need to buy
yes.
clothes for them. Make sure you have they have proper clothing and proper stationery and maybe
Everything,
about.
yes. Yes, everything. And like I told you that I'm running a YouTube channel also. So I need to work for that also because hidden dream that I wanted to elevate my communication skill, right? And you never know, when the opportunity will knock the door for yourself.
That's true.
For that time,
Yeah.
I wanted to keep myself ready. If some opportunity
That's
and is coming in
yes.
front of me, I should be get ready for to grab it.
That's true. You should always empower yourself with lots of skills and ideas and knowledge. You don't know what will happen next moment, so you should be ready at all the time.
Yes,
So
yes. And learning is endless process. It's a
that's
gradual
true.
process. So you
Yes.
have to
Yes.
learn each and every moment, and you never know what a moment is going to be a quantum leap for you, for your career
That's
growth.
true. Yes.
So
Yes.
always work like that. You are giving your 200%. I believe in that
That's
theory and principle. I always follow this principle in my life.
Yeah, we have to. I think these principles are very good. Like we need to look after ourselves. We need to develop our skills. Plus, we have to look after our children and family. We make sure we put our 100% each and every areas. So that way we feel more satisfied. Yes, we are doing some good job. We are looking after our children. They are growing well, and plus we are looking after ourselves too, which is very important. Because if we are happy as a mother, we are happy, we are healthy, and mentally we are strong, then we can all help others. Otherwise, if we are ourselves is not healthy and we have some issues, then it's very hard to look after our family.
Question is that, Hema, you said that you have completed your education Hindi honors, right? Now after that, you migrated to Australia. So how did you learn this language? What is your journey of learning this skill?
So first of all, I was never in fear like, oh, this is English, I am going new country, what will happen? I wasn't in that
Mm-hmm.
fear. So I'm the girl who like to take challenge. I said, okay, whatever will come on my way, I will accept it. So if
Mhm.
I have no challenge in my life, I feel so bored. That's why I had the very free time. My children, they have grown up, so I thought, okay, I start my YouTube channel because since my childhood I was a shy and introverted person. So I said, okay, I give myself challenge. I talk to stranger and then see what will happen. So I'm doing this. So whatever, if what, maybe after some time I feel comfortable, then maybe I move to next one. But I will definitely help people to improve their English speaking skills. So coming
Mhm.
back to your question, you said that how come this transformation
Mhm.
happened like
Yes.
Hindi to English? So yes, when I came here, I wasn't in fear, and since my childhood, I was fascinated to learn English, and I wasn't really very bad because before coming here, I passed the IELTS exam.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
I was sure, okay, I will be all right to communicate with them. So when I
Mhm.
came here, but it happened opposite. When I came
Mhm.
here first time, my husband he took me to the bank, one of the banks here. I went there, and because he wanted to open my account, and I
Okay.
went there, and the girl was there. She said, "How are ya?" I said, "What?" Then she said again, "How are ya?" And I look at my husband, and my husband said, "Oh, her this is her first day here. That's why." Then my husband said, "She's asking you how are you?" I said, "Oh, sorry." I said, "So I couldn't get you." Because they have their
Uh-huh.
different accent, they use their slangs, they use their phrases, and because this is their own language, so they tend to eat up so much words. So it's happened. So it was hard for me, but I did not make it like a ghost. Okay, oh, what I do, English is very hard. So I was
Mhm.
more concentrating on developing my skills. I thought, okay, I need to develop my skills, and definitely when I develop my skill here because I have English environment here, so I will definitely improve my English. So I wasn't really very much worried. If you make it so much, big things, big deal. Oh, English, I'm learning English. I'm not good at it, and something like that. If it's in your mind, then you will stuck. You will find it so much difficult because whatever
Mhm.
you tell yourself, your mind will say, yes, you are right. It's very difficult. You can't do this. This is out of your control. Go and do
Yes.
something else. So I give myself positive affirmation. Yes, you can do that. So that way, it was easy for me, not difficult actually.
Yes, yes, I do believe in that theory, that poor health begin with the poor mind. If you will look
Yes.
something negative, that negative aroma comes to
Negativity
you.
come. That's right.
Yes, when you will look something in the affirmation approach, then everything positive turn into the positive things. And yes, I don't have, see, same here, I don't have that sophisticated word, fear for this language or
Yes.
phobia, you can say, for this language.
Yeah, phobia. Yeah.
It's going to harm you if you are speaking something wrong because this is not
That's
our
correct.
language. Yes,
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
local language, we have regional language, and India is a country with the full of diversity, right?
That's true.
So
It is.
it's you can say we are learning this language. It would be accomplishment for us that we are learning this language. Ask the
Yeah.
British, ask the foreigners, are they capable to learn Hindi language,
It's
which
very
is
hard for
very
them.
tough.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. I also believe that English is easier language to learn comparison to Hindi, especially because there are
indeed.
so many rules. Because I have done my post graduation in Hindi, so I know
Yes,
learning Hindi is not a easy job. We have to put lots of efforts, and it's definitely take time if you are learning English. But English is very easy. I think there is no much rules. Even you say something here, there should be okay as long as your message is understood by other people. That's it. Because this is just language. Take
yes.
it as a language. Yes.
Language, yes, that's why I always convey that take it as a language. If you are going to take as burden on your shoulder, then you are not going to learn this language. So language is a language. We are not going for the mastery, that
That's
I
true.
believe language, there is a two type of language. One is the casual, like we are talking. When it's come to the formal, then you need to be mastery over this language. But yes, when you express your thoughts, in a better way, and the person who's sitting in front of you, who's understanding, that means you are good to go with this language.
Yeah,
right?
you said rightly, like when we're talking to somebody, we can use casual English language, like informal language. But when we are
Mhm.
writing, if we have do in office or somewhere, we have to present ourselves, then we need to use formal language. That's what Australian they do here. When they write, they make
Mhm.
sure they do everything rightly. But when they say something, they just say, okay, I'm doing this, something like they eat up some kind of words, and this is happened. So that's all normal.
So, Hema, my question is,
Mm-hmm.
when we speak English language, right? Is it is it different from when we are writing?
It is actually, yes, yes. Because in English, when we speak, we need to see the flow. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
connecting with you, I'm taking your vibration, you are taking my vibration. If I'm talking to some other person, or what will happen, my English will be totally different because I will see here, there, oh, is this person able to understand me? Am I using easy word for that person? So it's
Mm-hmm.
coming in my, then I do, oh, yeah, yeah. Then I make, try to make some difficult sentence, then I have to turn easy one. Then I go, oh, 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 like that. But if person
Mm-hmm.
in front of me able to understand what I'm saying, I need not to go like, oh, what I'm saying, then so we connect easily. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when we write, definitely we make sure that we write very formal language. And because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a teacher, so whenever I write something for parents, if I write children's report, we all the teacher make sure, even Australian teacher, they also make sure that we write it very formal way. because
Formal way.
because
Right.
yeah, because our paperworks are evidence. This is the
Mm-hmm.
documentation,
Mm-hmm.
for children's learning. We make portfolios, we make their learning, we make their curriculum. So we make sure we do everything formal way, not casual way. But when we talk to each other, like casually we are talking, okay, we can talk. But when we go for speech, definitely they have script and they write, and then then they know what to say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, what is the difference between the education policy if we compare India to Australia? What is a basic difference?
So here we believe that children they learn through play. We don't take their
Okay.
play out of them. But India, what
Okay.
happened? You will say, you playing a lot. What about study? You didn't do that study. Then child would think, oh my goodness, study. I have to do that. But if you're teaching your child through play, if you want to
Mm-hmm.
introduce your child some kind of language or some kind of mathematic, something,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So what you will
Project
do, you
related work.
you need to include that things in with your child interest. If your child is
Mm-hmm.
interested to maybe dancing or singing songs, then you can introduce some new word english words through dancing and
Mm-hmm.
songs. I'm just giving example. Maybe your child is interesting to build something, constructing work. Children they like to construct some out of blocks or whatever. Then you can say, okay, how big you are making? Can you count these? How many blocks here? If I take 10 out, what how many you have now? Can you just tell me the color or whatever you can use? Can you just tell me the shape you are playing? Something like
Mm-hmm.
that. That way children they feel more connected to parents with teachers
Mm-hmm.
because we follow their interest. We're not
Mm-hmm.
taking their interest out of them, and they feel
Mm-hmm.
so much they develop their so much belonging. They feel sense of belonging with their learning environment. So that's what we do. We make sure that children they are emotionally and physically, their well-being is very strong, and their cognitive skill we is getting better with our curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
And also we develop our partnership with the parents because we believe the parents they are first teacher of their child. So we need to
Mm-hmm.
develop partnership, and we ask them what you do at home, how you teach your child at home, what is the relationship. If because I have seen, if children they don't have nice environment at home, what happen, uh, we are teachers, so we are able to see through children behaviors. So children
Yes,
behavior
yes, absolutely.
reflect what happened at home.
Yes, but one thing I would like to mention here, yes, if we talk about the parents, Indian parents, they are a bit possessive for their kids. But when it's come to the study and education of teaching, here in India, the scenario has been totally changed. Totally changed. If I talk about my kids' school books are always they keeps in the school, and the homework related work they always completed their homework at school. They always get individual focus work, and actually teachers are doing here in India, they also, creating the holistic development for the kids. They are trying to involve the kids in the activity, right? And they are also trying to create the friendship or partnership, bonding with the parents also in my kids' school.
Yeah, it is very important that we provide children inclusive environment. They feel that they belongs to that environment, and when their parents they involve in their curriculum, in their study, they feel more excited. Oh, my mom and my dad, they are taking interest in my learning, so they like to learn more. So it is very
Yes,
good
yes.
to develop partnership with the families and involve them, provide them inclusive environment. That way they can learn and grow more. But you just said about your children's school. But if I see other children, because last year I've been to India and I have seen like my others families children, they have so much homework. They were asking me, can you just help them to do this homework? And I was thinking, my goodness, this much homework they are doing, when they will get time to play and explore,
Yes,
you
of
know
course, yes, somewhere, yes, it is, I undoubtedly I will agree on this point that somewhere, in some school they are working on the cramming the things and they are just running behind for the flying colors, right? But I have just like said the example of my kids' school. There is no homework policy. There is no, giving lot of books to their home to their school because they always keep the books at school. Right. And I always, even as a parent, I never felt kind of a burden that I need to
Yes.
indulge myself into the homework as I have
Mhm.
twins baby. So I never felt it here. So I'm blessed that I've took admission in that school. So
That's
I would
good.
say it's
Yeah.
good.
I think every school should be like this in India,
Hmm.
and
Yes, of course.
we need to encourage children to participate in extracurriculum activities, because it's not like all about study, and it's proven now that even in India they are more particular after some kind of talent. You can see some, if some children they are good at singing, they can make their career in singing. So there are so many other things children they can make their career according to their interest.
Yes, yes. And if you talk about in my kids' school, they have, a lot of activities in school. Robotic, abacus, and Vedic maths, and Cambridge English, and extra lot
Mhm.
of extra curriculum activities, so that the
Yeah.
personality can be developed.
Yeah, their personality, whole personality can be developed by this
Yes,
curriculum. That is
yes.
very good. I
That's
appreciate
it.
it.
Again, and let's wind up the session. It's lovely conversation and delight. A gripping conversation with you.
Yeah, I
And till
also
time.
thoroughly enjoy my time with you. So that's good. Bye. Take care.
Yeah. Bye bye.